Happy New Year! Salutations, peace and love, manners and respect to all you beautiful beings out there living your best life. Welcome to the first Monday of 2020, the first Monday of the decade, the first Monday whereby ambition and vision will meet action for you to start being who you are, your true self, aligning to your true essence. So, 2020. A lot of us are going to grow. We're going to want to develop. We want to tap into our potential. We want to achieve all the visions, all the plans, and all our dreams. But are we really willing to work? Are we willing to put in the effort? Are we willing to raise our awareness? Are we willing to pay attention? Are we just looking for a quick fix? Or we want something that is sustainable? Are we just looking to do this so that we can feed the ego? Or we're trying to tap into the higher self? Now, we can go into ego and higher self at certain stages, but for now, let's just start with self. For you to grow, for you to develop, for you to become a better you. For the lack of a word, so I'm just using the word better. But for you to just grow and develop in general, you need to start paying attention to yourself. Forget all the distractions. Yes, I know we're living in a world whereby it's dominated by competition with seldom acknowledgement to one's journeys and transitions. Whereas we're just trying to praise and amplify the ego, but we don't really pay attention to the self, whereby there's no collaboration, there's no cooperation, but rather it's just outright ruthless competition. Yes, I'm fully aware of it. But we have to maneuver. We have to still live in such a society. And enable to be able to actually grow and develop at a sustainable rate, you have to pay attention to self. What makes you tick? Why do you behave the way you do? What are your micro behaviors? What are your triggers? When you say, oh, that's just how I am, why are you the way you are? Start paying attention to yourself. Spend a day in a week to just look at your actions, why you run the way you do, why you eat the way you do, why you sleep the way you do, why you wake up the way you do, why you exercise the way you do if you exercise. And if you don't, why don't you exercise? What principles, what notions have we created so as to justify the way we behave? We're not doing this to change our behavior. This is just for us to understand our behavior, understand our triggers. This is just to have a better relationship with ourselves so that we can plan better, so that we can actually put in a sustainable development plan for ourselves. And if you can then put that together, then now you're actually working. Something tangible that you can feel. Put a spreadsheet together. Day one, just have a journal, a log. If you can't do it consistently, whenever you can, do it. You'll be surprised at the results. You understand? Before we can start planning, whereby we can start putting that vision, that ambition, we have to put in the action. And the action is just getting that foundations right. There's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of competition. So you have to really understand yourself first so that you can really truly compete in the first place. Because if you don't, you will not make it to the finish line. So, Motivational Mondays, brought to you by yours truly, Ni Okaintego. Pay attention to self. Be aware of your behaviors, your trigger points, what makes you tick.